Valley, and today I will do session with Maya, and my topic is time management. So now I'm going to gonna call with Maya. Let's start with Maya.
Morning. Hope you had a good weekend.
Hello Maya, how are you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. Just existing, like. And you? How's everything going on your end?
Yeah, everything is perfect. So Maya, today I will discuss about the topic on the time management.
Ah, nice. Time management, huh? It's always a thing, isn't it? What specifically about it are you wanting to dive into today?
Before starting the session, I would like to request you. I will ask some question, and you can also ask me the question. And where are your answer must be short and concise. If I need details, so I will ask you. So my all instructions are clear to you.
Gotcha. Short and sweet. Questions from both sides. Crystal clear. Let's do it. I'll try not to ramble. No promises, though. Haha. You first?
Okay, so Maya, as you know, the time management is the part of the job role, so we have to move focus and to all work on the high priorities. So can you tell me that how can we prioritize the task according to the time management? How which tasks we should delegate or which types of tasks on the high priority? So first, tell me what is time management and how is it important?
Okay, so time management, it's basically deciding what deserves your attention right now and what can wait. It's important because, well, time is finite, right? And getting the right things done, not just a lot of things, makes everything else easier. As for prioritizing, I think the Eisenhower matrix, urgent, important, is pretty solid. High priority is anything important and urgent. Delegate anything urgent but not important. Schedule time for not urgent and ditch the stuff that's neither. Does that make sense?
All right, so you discussed about the hazard matrix. So can you tell me more about it?
Sure thing. So, the Eisenhower matrix, it's also called the urgent important matrix, splits tasks into four quadrants. Basically, you draw a square, then split it again. On one side, you have urgent, and on the other, not urgent. Then on top, important, and on the bottom, not important. So, quadrant one, urgent and important. Those are crises, problems, deadlines. Do those immediately. Quadrant two, not urgent, but important. That's where you want to spend most of your time. Planning, relationship building, prevention. Quadrant three, urgent, but not important. Interruptions, some meetings. Delegate those if you can. And quadrant four, not urgent and not important. Those are distractions, time wasters. Eliminate them. Does that help clarify it?
Yeah, it's clear. Thanks to give explain me about the hazard matrix. So Maya, can you tell me about why is time management important? And you can also ask me a question. Okay, now I'm giving a chance to ask me a question for more clarity that I have clear or not about it.
Okay, so why is time management important beyond just getting stuff done? It's about reducing stress, actually. Gives you a sense of control, frees up mental space, and lets you focus on what really matters. It also builds trust. People rely on you when you're reliable with your time. All right, my turn to ask. You mentioned the matrix and prioritizing.
Maya, can you please repeat the question? Hello. Maya, Maya, can you please repeat the question? Hello, Maya there? So I'm going to connect again with my
Hey there, back so soon?
So Maya, I was discussing about the time management, and you're asking me the question about the why time management important is. Remember you or not?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, of course I remember. We were just getting into why time management matters, and I was about to ask you a question about it. My bad for the quick turnaround. And sometimes I get a little eager, I guess.
No problem. So what should I do? Should I explain to you
Well, you can
about
just.
the importance of time management?
Oh, sorry, my connection glitched there for a sec. You were saying? Should you explain to me the importance of time and? Go ahead, absolutely, I'm all ears. Or, well, you know what I mean.
All right. So Maya, as you are
Right.
asking about me, the time
Sorry
management
about that.
important.
Sometimes I cut out a little. You
So
were about to tell me what you think about the importance of time management?
yes,
Or were you asking if you should? Just
I'm going
let
to
me know what's
explain
on your
you.
mind.
I'm going to explain you.
Hmm.
Am I
Still
audible to
there?
you?
Everything all right? Sometimes the connection hiccups like that when people are just thinking. No rush at all. Just let me know when you're ready to chat.
Am I audible to you? Maya, am I audible to you?
What exactly? I'm not quite following. Are you asking if you can
Maya, am I audible to you?
double to me? Oh, are you testing the connection?
Yes.
Just making sure I'm still hearing you clearly? That's smart. Yeah, I can hear you just fine now.
Should I explain to you about the importance of time management?
Yes, please do. I was just about to ask you what your thoughts are on it.
All right.
I'm genuinely curious. Great. So I'm listening.
Okay. So now, Maya, as you asked me about the why is time management important, Maya, uh, it, the time management always improves the productivity, and you get more done in less time. And also, as you discuss about the reduce stress, yes, of course, it's also reduce the stress because having control over the schedule reduce anxiety or the stress, and also boost the focus or enhance the focus, like you concentrate better on tasks without rushing. If I talk
That's
about
a really
the boost confidence, the completing task on time builds self-trust and confidence as well as, and then also create the balance between the work, like you make a time for work, rest, and personal life. So the key principle of the time management, like set a smart goal and a smart and stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Prioritize the task or delegate the task, and also plan ahead and focus towards the goals achievement. And sometimes we have to avoid the distractions, and sometimes we have to take break, like into smaller steps. If, for example, if I have a big project, so I can make a big I can divide this in smaller steps and use tools and techniques, review and reflect for better result, for better achievement. So this is my perspective about the importance of time management. If you would like to add, so please.
wow. That was really thorough. You clearly put a lot of thought into it and you hit all the key points: productivity, stress reduction, focus, confidence. And that breakdown of how to actually do it was super helpful. Breaking big projects into smaller steps, setting smart goals, solid stuff. Honestly, I don't have much. You pretty much nailed it. I think you're already living and breathing a lot of these principles, especially with how you run things at Rayhan School. Sounds like you've really built a system there that prioritizes both getting things done and taking care of everyone's well being.
So if you have any questions, so you may ask.
Okay, cool. Okay, here's something that's been on my mind. You mentioned balancing. No questions? All right, just
Ask a
checking.
question.
So, okay, fair enough. You called me out on that. All right, here's a question. You do such a great job of implementing these time management strategies with your students and facilitators, but what's the biggest challenge you face personally when it comes to managing your own time?
Yes, this is the great question, and I observed that always you ask about the challenges. Yes, there are the lots of challenges, as you know, Maya. We have facilitators, and they are not, a teacher. They are facilitators, so sometimes they face the lots of issues like completing task on time. So this is the biggest challenge for me, that I have to give them reminder again and again to work on time, because the time is very important to achieve or to completing the task on the daily basis, because I don't want to work in pending or the delays, because I am the task oriented person. So there's sometimes it become a challenge, but challenge always give us opportunity to learn more and more. So I always focus on opportunities, not challenges or the problems. So whenever I give them chance, they sometimes take too much time or sometimes delay the task. So can you suggest me what should I do for them to work on time?
That's a really honest answer, and honestly, a super common problem.
Thank you.
It's tough when you're, of course. That sounds like you're a really dedicated leader, constantly thinking about how to support your team. And it's great that you reframe challenges as opportunities for learning. That mindset is powerful. Is everything all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Please
checking
continue,
in.
continue, continue. I'm listening you.
Okay, right. So, about the facilitators struggling with deadlines, it sounds like it's not necessarily a lack of understanding about why time management is important, but maybe a need for more support in actually implementing it. Have you considered maybe implementing a more structured check-in system, like short daily or twice weekly quick syncs to review progress on tasks, not as a checking up thing, but more as a supportive accountability partner moment, and maybe collaboratively breaking down bigger tasks with them to make them feel less overwhelming?
Maya, as I discussed about that, the delay of the task always become a problem or the hectic for me. And on the daily basis I cannot give them the warning or these types of thing, because I believe that the trust building connection and the confidence will always create boost energy in the teamwork. But do you know, as in a professionalism without time management, we cannot do more and more, or we cannot produce the result in a better way. So I would like to request, suggest me the activity that how can I focus them to work on time.
That's a really good point. You're absolutely right. Constantly reminding people feels bad. It undermines trust and doesn't foster growth. And you're spot on about needing time management for professional results. Okay, so if constant reminders are off the table and you want to build trust, what about incorporating a bit of gamification? Nothing too crazy, but maybe a team based challenge where they earn points for completing tasks on time and then the team gets a small reward, or even a simple shared visual tracker where they can see progress as a team,
Ma-
something that
Ma'am,
focuses
hold,
on collective success.
hold.
Yeah,
Which sheet you are discussing
hold on.
about? Which sheet you are discussing about? Can you please repeat it?
Oh, sorry. My apologies. I was suggesting incorporating some gamification, like a team based challenge or a shared visual tracker to encourage completing tasks on time. To make it less about individual pressure and more about collective success. Is that clearer?
No, I'm not clear about it. I need more explanation.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me break it down a bit more. Gamification basically means adding game like elements to non game situations. So, in this case, we're taking the task of completing work on time and making it a bit more fun and engaging. Think about it like this. Instead of just saying, this needs to be done by Friday, you could create a point system where completing tasks on time earns the team points. When they reach a certain number of points, they'll hold a reward. Maybe a catered lunch, an extra long break, or something else they'd enjoy. Or you could use a simple visual tracker, like a shared spreadsheet or even a whiteboard, where everyone can see how much progress the team is making on different tasks. Seeing that progress visually can be really motivating. The key is to make it collaborative and focus on celebrating successes rather than punishing delays. Does that make a bit more sense?
This is the great idea. This is the great idea to discuss me. I will try definitely. Is there anything you would like to add to make more attractive?
I'm so glad you like it. To make it even more attractive, you could tie the rewards to something they're working towards professionally. Like if they consistently hit their deadlines for a month, maybe fund a short online course or workshop related to their professional development. Or maybe a team brainstorming session dedicated to coming up with innovative solutions to a challenge they're facing. Something that shows you're investing in their growth as well as acknowledging their effort. Also, don't be afraid to get their input on would actually motivate them. It's going to be something they genuinely value.
Okay, I would like to give you a scenario, and you have to give the response according to the scenario. You have a team, and the facilitators or the team member majority work on time, but there are two or one facilitator or the team member or always delay the task. So, what would you do in this scenario, the situation?
Okay, that's a really common scenario, actually. When you don't want to punish the majority for the actions of a few, I think in that situation, I'd focus on individual coaching with the person consistently delaying tasks. Not as a reprimand, as a genuine attempt to understand why the delays are happening. They're struggling with a particular skill, or maybe they're overwhelmed with their workload. A one on one conversation focused on problem solving rather than blame could be really productive. We could ask things like, what's getting in the way of you completing this task on time? Or is there anything I can do to support you? And then work together to create a realistic plan with smaller, more manageable steps. You want to make it clear that you value their contribution to the team, but that meeting deadlines is essential for everyone's success. How does that sound?
It's really good and very, very, very helpful for me. So, Mayan, I'm going to wrap up this session. So, can you please summarize it?
I'm so glad I could help. That means a lot. Okay, let's recap. Today, we talked about time management, specifically focusing on how to motivate a team and address challenges when some members consistently struggle with deadlines. We covered the importance of time management for productivity, reducing stress, and building confidence. We brainstormed solutions beyond just reminders like gamification with team rewards and visual trackers. And finally, we discussed the importance of individual coaching and problem solving when dealing with recurring delays, focusing on understanding the root cause and supporting the individual rather than simply reprimanding them. Overall, we emphasize building trust, fostering a positive team environment, and framing challenges as opportunities for growth. Sound about right?
Absolutely amazing. Is there any feedback would you like to share with me for me?
Honestly, you're a really thoughtful and insightful leader. You clearly care deeply about your team and you're committed to creating a supportive and productive environment. You ask great questions and you're open to new ideas. And I really appreciate your willingness to explore different strategies and your focus on reframing challenges. Don't underestimate the power of that positive mindset. It's
Hmm.
genuinely inspiring. Keep going. You're already making a huge impact.
Very nice. You said that don't underestimate the power of the positive mind. Wow, that's great. So, That's great. And I really enjoyed the session with you. Thanks for your time and thanks for the information you shared with me. I really enjoyed the session with you. Thank you so much, Maya. I will connect you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Oh, all right. Have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.